This week's video brings us to Port Aransas, Texas. Port Aransas, if you don't know, is down south of Corpus Christi. It's on the barrier island of Mustang Island, and it's absolutely beautiful. We were lucky enough to get a spot in the Gulf Waters RV Resort, which put us right on the beach. In fact, our spot was at the very back of the campground and at the end of the boardwalk that goes up and over the dunes and onto the beach. So it was a great spot to be able to just jump out of the RV and go take a break and be on the beach within 30 seconds. Jen and the kids got a chance to pick up a bunch of plastics on the beach, which was actually a pretty good learning experience for all of us. We've all known that the microbead plastics have been a big issue in our oceans, and the fish are eating it and it's getting into their stomachs, and they cut the fish open and find a stomach full of plastics. But I've never noticed how much actually washes up onto the shoreline. So Jen and the kids spent a couple of days and filled 4 full plastic grocery bags of these tiny little plastics that were on the beach. And of course, even with 4 full grocery bags, didn't even scrape the surface of the problem. So it was a real eye-opener. We got a chance to go up into Corpus Christi and visit the seawall on Ocean Drive. That was pretty cool. Up there, while we were there, we checked out the Texas Surf Museum. I don't think any of us realized how much surfing happens in Texas, but that's why this museum was open, just to kind of showcase the surfing history of Texas, which is pretty cool. So it's a small museum, but they have a bunch of boards from all different eras. The Texas Surf Museum was opened up in 2005 by a guy by the name of Brad Lomax. I guess he owns a lot of real estate down there and is an avid surfer and wanted to open up a museum to showcase what the history of Texas surfing is. So we talked to the guy at the front desk to have him tell us a little bit more about the museum.
But yeah, basically, Brad Lomax put this place together, I guess in 2005, to showcase the Texas surf history.
Cool.
And it all kind of started in Galveston, next to the biggest population, trickled down south, and pretty close-knit surfing community.
I didn't realize it was such a surfing area.
Yeah. I mean, there's it's low standards and high expectations, but it's fun.
I like it.
We spend all year surfing garbage, and then when we get good surf, it's like all of a sudden everyone knows how to surf.
So what is surf season here?
Really the winter time.
Okay.
Gets real good, and then summertime we pretty much wait for hurricanes to come near us, but not at us.
And not into.
Yeah, typically they go up New Orleans area. We'll get some good surf, but we're nonprofit, and so we have events and all kinds of stuff in here. But yeah. Now he also owns the restaurants around here too.
Okay.
This is kind of his retirement fun.
It's a fun hobby.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of cool boards in there. I like that.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
We also got a chance to take some time and go over to tour the USS Lexington. This was a World War II era aircraft carrier. Its nickname is the Blue Ghost because it's supposedly haunted. I guess a bunch of the ghost hunter type TV shows have been on to try to locate the ghosts on board. I don't know if they're ever successful or not. But a neat little thing about this ship is we actually found out that Jen's stepfather did his last tour of duty on that ship. So that was kind of cool to be able to see a ship from back then that a family member had served on. It was a really nicely done museum. They had most of the floors open as well as the deck with aircraft on top, but it takes a long time. You can spend a lot of time in there going deck to deck to deck and see how those guys live. So pretty impressive.
In 1991, they retired this aircraft, and Corpus Christi bought it to turn it into a museum. It's the last aircraft from World War II. And they became a museum, so very cool. It's got a bunch of planes on the upper deck, a bunch of planes down here in the lower deck, and pretty much the whole ship is open for tours, so we're gonna go check it out.
This is when you know your children are homeschooled. There we go. We figured it out. I'm so smart. They don't know how to put the desks up so they can use them.
During Lexington's 40 years of service in the U.S. Navy, this 7-room dental clinic was one of the busiest areas on the ship. Unlike today's 7-room clinic, this area consists of only 2 large units in World War II. During Lexington's construction,
To
Right now, I am.
Corpus Christi.
No way. Someplace warmer from Corpus Christi. Like maybe we should go to
Bahamas?
the Bahamas.
Cozumel. That's
That'd
within
be okay.
day striking distance.
Yeah, I'm sure that the cost of operating this down to there is probably quite affordable, or not.
I think it's solar powered.
I haven't seen any panels.
Oh, maybe that's why it's not moving.
It's not moving because we haven't put the kids to work. They need oars.
Hey guys, so I'm sitting out here working at this table under our beautiful pergola at Gulf Waters RV Resort. This place is an awesome resort if you guys are interested in a really cool resort down on the Gulf Coast in Texas. We're in Port Aransas, Texas. So anyway, I'm sitting here working and I look over my laptop, and right in that driveway of that condo, a big red F-450 truck pulls up and a guy jumps out and he walks over to the boardwalk. So I'm looking at the truck and I'm thinking that looks a lot like the truck that JD from Big Truck Big RV on YouTube owns. So I looked at the Facebook page and YouTube and I looked back at the truck, and sure enough, they look identical. So I walked up the boardwalk to go meet the guy and see if that was him, and sure enough, it was JD. So I just wanted to fill you in on that little experience I just had. It was nice to see another YouTuber out in the world. JD's a really good guy. It was great to put a face to the voice that I always hear on his channel. I've been watching his channel and been a subscriber for quite some time. In fact, JD's given me a lot of tips when I was preparing to go out on an RV myself. So if you guys haven't found his channel, go check it out. It's called Big Truck Big RV.
And I've got to tell you about the allergies in Texas. I was not expecting this.
Now that we've been down in Texas for probably about a month, I think it warrants mentioning that those with allergies that aren't used to having allergies in the winter, beware. I usually have allergies in the spring in Colorado when all the pollen is floating through the air. And I didn't even think about it coming down here, but the weather is warm, and some of these days the pollen is crazy. My allergies have been pretty bad. I guess it's the mountain cedar that is the issue these days, like December to February, or actually even March maybe. So yeah, if you're an allergy person or an allergy sufferer, get some treatment, maybe do some shots or something, and look into it before you come down here for any extended period of time, whether you're traveling on vacation or on your RV, because it was quite a surprise. I'm not used to having allergies this time of year, and here I am. I'm taking my allergy medicine and decongestant, and I'm still a little stuffy, as you could probably tell. So that is definitely a tip for traveling in the mid to lower Texas.
And of course, since you can drive on the beaches down there, we had to get some film of Hagrid driving on the beach. So I don't know, I haven't driven on the beach since I was just a little kid, so we thought that would be fun to do that. Thanks so much for watching our videos. If you like this video, please do give us a thumbs up, leave some comments down below, and make sure you subscribe. You can also visit us at patreon.com/ohtheplaceswillroll and consider becoming a patron. As a patron of the channel, you have access to extra video as well as patron-only blog posts and extra goodies. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at ohtheplaceswillroll, as well as read more on our blog website at ohtheplaceswillroll.com. Thanks again for watching, guys. Enjoy the week, and we'll see you next Sunday.